Okay, here is another one that I have been struggling with, and I know you struggle with it. I know everybody struggles with this at some point in their life. And I'm telling you, this is a hard one to deal with. Man, because it just keeps coming back. And you fight it and you fight it, but it just keeps coming back. And that is dealing with the past. How to deal with the past. And man, somebody told me one time, there's nothing any further away than yesterday, and there's nothing any closer than the present. Tomorrow may never come, but yesterday will never come back. So, man, but yesterday, the past. The past is the ghost. It's the ghost that haunts us all so many ways, so many times. And we all struggle with it. I really struggle with it, especially when it comes to someone that did you wrong in the past. Man, it is hard to get over that. You know, it's a grudge, it's a hatred, and it just eats us up inside. Because we just can't get past what someone may have said to us, what someone may have did to us, and how it still just, when we close our eyes, we see it again and again and again. And the one time when we hear that person's name, it just pisses us off. And that's the past. It's never going to change. What happened is never going to change. But what can change is whether you allow it to continue to affect you, to continue to piss you off, to continue to give you grief. And I mean, relationships are probably the hardest part of all that. You know, someone that did you wrong, someone that ran around on you, someone that broke your heart. You know, all those things, man, that can sure leave a big, nasty mental, emotional scar. And these are so hard to deal with because it doesn't really hurt the person that's hurt you, for you to hate them. It hurts you because it always takes up your mental space. It takes up your thought time. It takes up your prayer time. It takes up a lot of things that can easily mess you up in your daily life. Or anything that takes up mental space or takes up prayer time and just occupies part of your being. If it's not good stuff, then it's bad stuff. And the past can be bad stuff. You know, what they call intrusive thoughts. And PTSD is one of those things. And I really struggle with that a lot in so many ways. But also relationships, parents, what happened with your parents in the past. Or what someone might have said to you. What someone might have said to you this morning at the grocery store. Or the way someone looked at you. These are things, these are the ghosts of the past. And like all things, there's a remedy to all these things. But this one is not easy. This one is certainly not easy. Because it is a scar, and just like a scar on your hand, when you rub your other hand over it, you feel it, and you remember how you got that scar. And when you take your thoughts and your emotions and you pass them over that scar in your psyche or in your heart, you feel it and you remember it. And it can depress you. It can take up, important time, precious time in your mind and in your heart. And it also can affect your future relationships quite a bit. If you have someone that hurt you in the past, and you have your guard up so high for the future person, and you judge them off the past, then it's never going to be a good thing. You're always going to be a little skeptical, have a little hate left in your heart, and it's just going to be a bad thing. So how do you get over this? Well, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But I do feel like the more I pray about it, I have gotten over some really bad past. And the way I did it was I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And every time that thought came in, I would try to think about a hope for tomorrow and delete the negative of yesterday. I would say, yeah, she may have did me wrong, but there is a hope tomorrow that someone will come along that will only do me right. So, prayer seems to be the remedy to so many things, And it seems like the more you pray, the more you see, the more you recognize, the more you understand that past is one of those things that the evil one will use to trip you up and to slow you down and to keep you from being the best person that you can be for the kingdom of God. So, I just want to encourage you to, when the ghost of the past starts haunting you, remember, he's gone. There's nothing he can do to hurt you. You can only hurt yourself at that point by continuing to visit that memory. So move forward, confront that memory, move forward, and have hope that today you have time today. You have time today to do something new, to make a new past, so to speak, so that when you think about today, tomorrow, it'll be a good one. You didn't sit and entertain that negativity and that pain. You didn't relive that pain. That you found hope in tomorrow, so that tomorrow, when you do something tomorrow, you can think back that, man, that's a great memory. So go build good new memories and stop dwelling in those old past memories, because they're gone. The future is right at your door. The present is here right now. You can do something right now to make a good memory. Go out and make your home, yourself, your space